for joining me. Today I'm going to make a really nice hearty fall stew. You can use whatever game meat you want to use, including beef if that's what you want to use. Today I'm actually going to use bear. So I have a whole bunch of bear left over from last year and I want to use it up. So stay tuned. I have a whole bunch of bear chops here that I'm going to take off the bone and cube. I'm going to weigh it. I'm hoping to have about 6 pounds or so of meat, and then I'll show you what we do next. I'm just going to trim around this bone here and then just cube up this meat. So I've chopped up all the meat. I have about 6 pounds here. The recipe calls for 4. You can put in obviously as much as you want. I've tossed it with some flour and some oregano, and now I'm just heating up some oil and some butter on the stove, and I'm going to brown it in batches. So the meat is all browned, as you can see here. So now I am just going to add some onion to brown in the pan. While those onions are browning, I am going to switch over to a big stock pot, because eventually that's what we're going to need to use. And I'm going to heat up some garlic and brown some mushrooms in there. I have these combination of mushrooms. I'm going to use about 1.5 pounds. Okay, now that my mushrooms are nice and brown, I'm going to now add the browned onions, and I'm also now going to add some carrots and celery and toss that all together until it's tender. Next, I'm going to add some flour to the vegetables, and I don't have any tomato paste today, so I'm going to use some no sugar added ketchup and give it a stir. I'm going to take about 3/4 cup of wine, and I'm going to add it to the frying pan and deglaze it, and then add that to the stock pot, and might as well pour myself a little glass while I do it. I'm now going to add 3 quarts of beef stock to the mixture, and add the bear meat back into the pot and let it simmer for a good few hours. You can add whatever herbs that you want to add. I'm going to add some thyme and maybe a little bit of sage and some bay leaves, and I'm going to let this simmer for, like I said, about 2 hours, and then I'm going to add the yams at the end so that they don't get too soft. Although when you reheat this stew, it's quite lovely because it almost gives it a bit of a thickness. I personally don't love potatoes in my stew, but if you wanted to use potatoes instead of yams, that would work too. So the stew has been simmering for about 2 hours now. It smells absolutely delicious, and I'm just about to add the yams until they're soft, and then she's done. So there you have it, a delicious, hearty fall stew. Serve it up with crusty buns or bread of your choice. I made biscuits tonight using my bear lard. There's a video on our YouTube channel if you want to check out that recipe. If you like what you saw today, then please subscribe. If you have any questions, DM us on Instagram or in the comments. Thanks for watching.